primary challenge that all these countries in this region and indeed around the world are tracking and monitoring small vessels. Large ships have been tracked for many years, now it's small vessels. And there are tens of thousands of these vessels. Bahrain, for example, alone has upwards of 10,000 vessels that it needs to track. Qatar, where we are today, has 6,000 to 7,000 of these small vessels that it needs to track. So the challenge that we were seeking to address in my presentation today was, how do you best do that in a practical fashion? It's easy to sit in a comfortable office or a control room and conceive of that, but actually you need to think about the legislation, you need to think about how you're going to install that on the vessel, you need to think about how you're going to capture the data that is linked to that vessel. For example, who owns it, who's operating that, the size of the boat, its horsepower, perhaps other data that you want. And then you need to be able to get that data back to where you can analyze it and view it and make use of it, and have the tools to hand for the multiple stakeholders that enable them to do their job. And I think what's so relevant to the people here at QMARSEC today is that they're looking for real solutions to real problems. And what I tried to present today was some of the experience that we have had implementing these real solutions in this region and elsewhere. Every country has its own specific perspectives on its security and its management requirements. What our system does is give them the ability to share what they want. So our technology allows countries across the GCC to share what they want with each other. So they each control their own data. It is their data. They're able to use it for their own national security. But when you have a proper system, properly architectured, and you have a national maritime database properly administered, you can choose to share that data with some of the stakeholders within the country and with other countries in accordance to whatever protocols exist between them. And I think as these systems get deployed and the data becomes available and people start to feel the benefit of that, the next phase in that will be sharing that for the common good. I'm sure that will start to happen. But first of all, obviously, your prime concern is always your own security, and that's, I think, where the focus is today.